There's no wallet on the fucking set. I mean, it wasn't open or anything. But...
That's funny.
There it is. There's his abundance.
Take it. Someone's in the chat. Besides me. There's two. There's two people.
Trina. I love you. My goodness.
Oh, there is someone. Hi, guys. Welcome
Illuminated.
to my
What's up? I'm glad it is perfect timing. I'm glad you could make it.
Hello. I will stop my accent and talk like this.
Wow.
Oh wait, I'm wasting time.
Are you really over here playing?
I will be more.
No one said you can't.
No one's like.
Trina's over here playing video games. What on earth?
I will fight people. For the
That's really cool, Suad.
Oh, is Swad here? Hi,
He
Swad.
is. What's up? Hi, Marianne.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, beautiful souls. Right back at you.
I'm like way ahead of you.
You're ahead of me? You can keep playing. I've been playing the other one.
It's kind of stuffy in here.
I think we have the AC off. We do. We cut it off like hours ago, and it's like now 75 degrees. Which means it's like just a degree above comfortable for you.
Honestly, you're correct.
I know. You want it to be like right on the equator line in our apartment.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Ian, stop lying.
Hi, everyone that is here. Thank you all so much for coming in. We just started. Haven't even started yet. We just letting some people come in first before we do. That way everybody can kind of start at the same time. No one's got to rewind. Have you notified?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them was like, I'm in the chat here, the VIP box.
In the VIP stand. That's funny. Hi, Nana. Am I saying that right? It's hard to read my monitor from this far. Nana Nona? Nana Nona. Nana Nona. I think it's Nana Nona.
Stop trying.
Na na na. Na 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 na.
You're done.
Is it cold where you're at, Skywalker? It's Nana Nona. I got it right. Woo! You know what?
You suck it.
Do I need to get the correction shoe?
What correction shoe?
The one that I'm gonna designate for you. I'm gonna beat you with the correction shoe.
That's okay. I probably deserve
it. It's cold as fuck. Oh my God, Rebecca, it's cold?
It's really not cold. Rebecca.
Today it's warm today.
It's what? I think it's in the 70s.
It's in the 70s outside. There were kids giggling and laughing.
I'm pretty sure it's 70. I'll look it up.
Jennifer, what's up? Hey.
Give me a second. I'll look it up, guys. I'm trying not to die.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's not like they need their weather broadcast.
Everyone needs the brother.
The brother weather. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it's actually 68.
It's 68.
Yeah.
Lied.
Oh, it's been 72 all day though.
Yeah.
That was the high. Like we're supposed to be in the 60s all week.
Really?
Yeah, it don't drop to the 40s and 50s till next Friday.
Next Friday, so after the holiday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it goes back to 60 on Monday after the holiday.
Pouring rain. Oh goodness. It's 20. It's 20 degrees?
Dude!
In Australia, in Melbourne, Australia?
I would want some heat.
What on earth?
Ian would fight me over the heat still. Even if it was 20 degrees, he would fight me over the heat.
Dang, we got fires for warmth. 20 degrees, low 30s. Oh my goodness. We blessed to have it in the high 60s, low 70s.
Right now we are.
Another Aussie. Yeah, we getting all the Australians together in the chat. What's up? Oh, Celsius. Oh, I don't understand Celsius.
I don't either.
They try to teach me that.
Celsius is the opposite.
I Trina,
Got you.
you don't have to speak the obvious like it's an illumination. She's like, oh, I got a peanut. Let me throw a peanut.
Shut up.
I want to throw this peanut.
It's 68 degrees.
70 degrees is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
See, I'm sitting here like, oh my God, you're
so
dying cold.
Yeah, that's not cold.
My gosh, 68 degrees Celsius, we'd be dead.
Yeah, no,
That's like almost boiling temperature of water. That's the only thing I do know about Celsius.
Yeah.
Is 100 is the boiling temp.
I'm gonna beat you.
Hey, I know something. It's 20 here now in city. By 20, you mean 20 degrees Celsius? We're Americans.
Boy, go to bed.
Oh my goodness. Celsius. Thank you. Yes, we gotta be specific too. I gotta keep in mind. Because we'd be like, it's 70 degrees, and someone would be like, oh my gosh, call the EMT. He's like, no, Fahrenheit. Oh, you have Fahrenheit. Oh, okay. I thought y'all was dying. I have one in here from almost every state in Australia. That's awesome. Yeah, all right. We got some people coming in. We're going to wait for about another minute and a half, and then we'll get started, which is just about time for this copal insect cone inside this skull to finish. And for me to drink a little more of my tea.
I have a song stuck in my head.
What song do you have stuck in your head?
I don't know the name.
You don't know the name? All right, what was the lyric that you got? Oh, you can't say that lyric?
Oh, no, it's not that.
Oh.
It's one of those songs that you hear in your head, but you're going to mess it up.
You're going to, it's just one of those where it sounds better in your head, but the moment you speak it, it's just horribly wrong. Yeah. Okay, that's great.
I'm going to try and look it up.
40 degrees Celsius is considered so hot that the kids have to go home from school if it hits 40.
What's that?
Well, I mean, think about it. It's Celsius. Yeah. I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit, but it must be pretty bad if they got to go home. It's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. Go home.
We get that kind of weather, I want to say it's in August.
Yeah, it does get like that around here in August. Yeah, you can't play it out loud.
I know, that's why it's very low.
I'm glad you realized that.
To try and see if this is it.
So you don't even know?
I don't know the name of the song. But this is not the song.
See, Trina, we love you.
No one loves me.
Oh my gosh. You have to travel in a few hours. Please pray for safe returns. I look forward to seeing you on the next live.
You know
home
what?
safe from your travels.
I can't find it. It don't matter.
80 degrees with a humidity of 120. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I can find it.
You couldn't find it, so we're just gonna pretend like you never brought that up.
Yeah, because it's still stuck in my head, and it's one of the songs.
Okay.
I do have I'm a Little Teapot stuck in my head.
You still have I'm a Little Teapot stuck in your head? I'll be
Yes,
right
sir.
back, guys, and we'll get started.
I didn't even know you had that.
Oh yeah, we've been talking to the neighbors. You didn't know?
I did not know.
Yeah, I've been broadcasting this to the whole block.
I can't stand
Everybody need to know.
Everyone don't even know what I do.
Trina, that's why you gotta make sure you're something extra smart.
I ain't.
I ain't. We played Dodge Car when I was a kid.
What? I'm stupid, guys.
Ah. All right. All right, we have been in here longer than 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you all so much for your patience and your time.
We're doing this early, and she ain't even awake.
Yeah, she ain't. But she's nocturnal.
I know.
She's a bat.
She's like, I need to fix my sleep schedule.
Grand rising. Good day. And good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Not Odin's channel. Welcome to God's channel. Oh my goodness. Welcome to 144 from the stars per row. Let's go ahead and give the dog a treat. There you are. We appreciate you. Oh my goodness. What would a pig? The totem is a pig.
2 pigs are split.
We're not starting this shit. You got your tacos yesterday. You're not starting the live talking about food. We're not doing it this time. The totem is a pig. That doesn't mean you have to start thinking of all the ways you want to eat a pig.
No, let's say we have the fresh and pig in the freezer.
You're still talking about fucking food. Get her. Get her. He's like, I ain't doing it.
Oh, look, someone said I had bacon for breakfast.
Oh my goodness. Tacos and calzones for everyone. Yay! Trina got tacos last night. After last night's live.
It was great.
Thank y'all so much for that.
Like 5 tacos in a row.
Yeah. Someone sent us a donation through Cashapp and they wanted it to be used for tacos. So we didn't acquire it under false pretense. They donated it for tacos. We went and got tacos. And we were very grateful.
Very grateful. No one
all right. Chicken Alfredo. That sounds good. Oh my gosh. We got people talking about. We got people talking about food already.
It's all right.
Trina, you done started a thing. I'm gonna have to get like a blacktop like electric griddle and then just be like sitting there like I can make like a ding chime for the intro out of like the sizzling of the food. Like
I like to hear what people had for breakfast or had for dinner the night before. It helps give me ideas.
I'm gonna throw a shoe at you. We have the word of God in my hand. We're not talking about a platter of bacon. Anyways, we're going to read Psalm 64. It is 10 verses. Yeah, I don't think we are actually going to read Psalm 64. I think we need to read Psalm 68. Sorry about that, guys. It's like 5,000 verses, so get ready for the next 5 hours of Psalms. Let Elohim arise. Let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of Elohim. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before Elohim. Yeah, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing to Elohim, sing praises to his name. Extol him that rides upon the heavens by his name, Yah, and rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless and a judge of the widows is Elohim in his holy habitation. Elohim sets the solitary in families. He brings out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in a dry land. O Elohim, when you went forth before your people, when you did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook. The heavens also dropped at the presence of Elohim. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of Elohim, the Elohai of Yashar El. You, O Elohim, did send a plentiful rain, whereby you did confirm your inheritance when it was weary. Your assembly has dwelt therein. You, O Elohim, have prepared of your goodness for the poor. Adonai gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though ye have lean among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When El Shaddai scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Samah. The hill of Elohim is as the hill of Bashan, a high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye, ye high hills? This is the hill which Elohim desires to dwell in. Yeah. Yahuwah, dwell in it forever. The chariots of Elohim are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Adonai is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. You have ascended on high, you have led captivity captive. You have received gifts for men, yeah, for the rebellious also, that Yah Elohim might dwell among them. Blessed be Adonai, who daily loads us with benefits, even the El of our salvation. Selah. He that is our Elohim is the El of salvation, and to Yahuwah Adonai belong the issues from death. But Elohim shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such one as goes on still in his transgressions. Adonai said, I will bring again from Bashan. I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that your foot may be dipped in the blood of your enemies, and the tongue of your dogs in the same. They have seen your goings, O Elohim, even the goings of my El, my king, in the sanctuary. The singers went before, the players on instruments followed after. Among them were the damsels playing with timbrels. Bless ye Elohim in the assemblies, even Adonai from the fountain of Yashar El. There is little Benjamin with their ruler, the princes of Yehuda and their council, the princes of Zuvulun, and the princes of Naphtali. Your Elohim has commanded your strength. Strengthen, O Elohim, that which you have wrought for us. Because of your temple at Jerusalem shall kings bring presents to you. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of the bulls, with the calves of the people, till everyone submits himself with pieces of silver. Scatter you the people that delight in war. Princes shall come out of mystery. Cush shall soon stretch out her hands to Elohim. Sing to Elohim, ye kingdoms of the earth. O sing praises to Adonai, Selah. To him that rides upon the heavens of heavens, which were of old. Lo, he sends out his voice, and that a mighty voice. Ascribe ye strength to Elohim. His excellency is over Yashar El, and his strength is in the clouds. O Elohim, you are terrible out of your holy places. The El of Yashar El is he that gives strength and power to his people. Blessed be Elohim. Wow. So, the demon in particular that God has informed me that we wanted to be spoken about in this live, and it's the reason why the totem is a pig, is a prince of hell. Now you get it. I love how that didn't click or register with you at all. My jokes go way over Trina's head until like way later on. She's like the blonde at the bar that's like laughs like after 30 minutes of silence and people like turn and look at her like, what's so funny? And she's like, I just got that first joke you told like 2 hours ago. And it's like, oh, okay. We love you. Bless your heart. You played Dodge Car when you were a kid on backcountry roads. Oh, goodness. So, the demon's name is Mammon, I believe, right?
I think that's how you say
That was Mammon, Mammon. Can you look it up real quick?
I want to make sure you spell it right. Mammon.
Yeah, Mammon.
But I just didn't know how to say it.
Now, Mammon is known for what? Overruling the treasuries in hell?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It's treasury, hell, and obviously.
Gambling.
Greed, wealth, gambling. He maintains hell's treasury, lord of the gambling house, and then one of the leaders.
So he's a leader of hell, and he's like basically a demon of greed and wealth, abundance, power, gambling.
Yeah.
And oversees the treasuries of hell. What kind of fucked up shit is that? Hell's got a treasury?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. I'll just give you out a loan. Now go out there and harvest some souls. Little fuckers. What kind of shit is this? Where our treasury at? Well, that might be what this meeting's about.
Oh my gosh. No, let me tell you this. I need to interrupt you before this, please. If I could dodge car, I can play dodgeball. No, honey. I really suck at dodgeball. Dodge car, great.
I think you might have sucked at dodge car too.
I never got hit. That's the thing. Scared me. Dodgeball, I sucked at. Well, kind of. I couldn't throw the ball to hit anybody with crap. But I could just stand there and not get hit.
Oh, so you just let him swerve and wreck into a tree?
No, baby. Dodge car, I move.
Oh, dodge car, you move.
Dodge ball. I can't throw. They asked.
Yeah, I know you can't throw. You hit me in the head with bubbles last night.
So I can't throw with crap with a ball. So I would just stand there, and when people would throw the ball at me, I would just stand there and not get hit.
So
I just stood there.
You just stood there. And you wouldn't move. And they would just miss you?
Every time.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I needed to Let's do that.
Okay.
Logan's needed Joby. Yeah, she looks like a fingerprint of your pizza.
That's literally how it is. All right. I need a moment. That's like the third time God was speaking to me and I didn't get a chance to say what he said. You're good. It's just, I got to get back to that. That's interesting. There's like this energy of recompense upon their own head for the same means that they used to acquire their ends, which was like abundance and wealth and power. They're going to experience all that they did, except they're not getting paid and they're losing. So there's like karma and judgment in that sense of the things that they did is going to come upon them. This is part of that crash, that fucking. I remember about a year ago, I did a reading and it was talking about like we're going to see something crazy happen with big companies with this is part of it. And this is leading, this whole like fall, this judgment is leading to a distribution of wealth back to the people. So agencies, PH Arma, big companies. Okay, that's crazy. There's something really demonic about the world, the capitalistic world of business. And we're going to see a collapse in that. Part of what God first was trying to say to me did get cut off and interrupted, but I do remember the first little start of it. And he was saying about everyone's collective prayers. Right? Everyone in the world that has been praying about wrongly being in poverty or being in scarcity or being in lack, and you know, everything getting so outrageously unaffordable. Like why on earth aren't people able to, like, I don't know, like for example the housing market or, you know, groceries or whatever the hell it is, like everything is made so ridiculously expensive. All of this is okay. All right.
Hi, Shay.
Is Shay here? Yeah. All right. So what's going on with all this? This is also talking about families. it's about like the disbalance in the world, because like there are families that are corrupted and evil in the eyes of God, and their children's children have never known scarcity, never known lack, are entitled, are abusive, and yet God's children. Oh geez, and I felt so much anger from God when I started to piece that together, because I heard word of God about like promises God spoke to Jacob, promises God spoke to Abraham. Gosh, almost said to abracadabra.
I'm referring to Abraham.
Abraham, yeah, like
That's what I was.
it almost, yeah, because I was trying to say Abraham and almost said like at the same time. But anyways, what does the name Abraham mean? Can you look it up? Name meaning of Abraham? Because Abraham and Sarah their grandchildren are where the 13 tribes even came from, or the 12 tribes.
Abraham, right?
Yeah.
Father of a multiplied, or father of many nations.
Father of many, right. Which all the tribes came from the line of Abraham. Okay, anyways.
Also means exalted father.
Exalted father. So there's something about this judgment being like God has spoken word and made promise. And I'm getting that anger of like demons trying to make God out to be a liar. Why the fuck are these cursed seeds, these damned lines, the ones with all the wealth and the land and the power? God's people should have the land. God's people should have the wealth. Yeah, and that Six of Wands being like reversed, and this Page of Pentacles being out here like this. I'm not liking this energy. This is like, so like the energy I'm kind of summing up here, and what I'm getting is like God speaking promises and blessings over favored children and descendants thereof, and then literally speaking curses over those that have done wrong and done evil and turned away from God. So does this whole fucking destiny swapping, energy harvesting go back all the way to fucking like when like God like sentenced someone to be in like the mark of Cain and walk the earth? They were like, oh, I'll just steal this and take, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm getting like a weird energy, like the things that are common topics in the spiritual community is an issue that's been going on since like ancient Old Testament biblical times.
I think so.
And what do you mean by Jacob stole the birthright of Esau?
I looked it up. I had to look that up because I was kind of curious. So right here, if you look at the story of Jacob, right? He initially tricked his twin brother Esau out of his birthright for a bowl of lentil soup, and later, with the help of his mother, deceived their father to receive the firstborn blessing meant for Esau.
Okay.
So that's what they're talking about.
Okay. So then what about in Jubilees where the mother is speaking about the wounds that Esau has caused because he went with the seed of the Canaanites and was begging Jacob, do not be sinful. Remember the God of our father Abraham.
I'm about to, let me do some research.
Uh-huh.
Can I please do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have no problem with sharing of information, but I want to know the truth before we just,
I know, I want to look into it.
you know,
Okay,
have it spread without having a full understanding of it. Thank you, analytical, you know.
Story.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to figure out where all this
Okay.
connects with what you're talking about.
This is what I want to know.
The light being trapped and used, yes, that is the harvesting. Okay. So there's something about like the birthrights were literally stolen, and there were demons of greed and wealth that were responsible for this imbalance in the world. And this demon in particular, Mammon, is the one that is.
Oh. Okay. Do you remember in the Bible when Esau and Jacob went out to work in the story? And when they went out to work, Jacob got, let me see, Esau, who was the firstborn, got famished. And then Esau offered him a meal for exchange of the firstborn rights. And that meal was that bowl of soup.
Yeah, Esau was the firstborn.
Yeah,
and
that's what they're saying. So Jacob offered Esau the bowl of soup for the exchange of the firstborn rights. Esau accepted in the story. Not in the story, but in the Bible story. And then later on in that story, Jacob got the idea from his mom to dress up as Esau to trick Abraham.
I remember at the end when he was dying.
So in the beginning of that, they were out working somewhere, got famished. Jacob tricked Esau into exchanging it for a meal, and then ran with that.
That's your phone. Yeah. I'm a visual person, not an audible person.
You're okay, baby. I was trying.
So like the other aspect of this is like I remember reading about that and understanding that the morals of Esau and Jacob were about Esau favoring instant gratification and material gain over spiritual inheritance in the long run. And later on was literally associated with spiritual corruption, idolatry, unaliving, and denial of God.
See, that's what I thought.
So the way it was worded by Analytical Apex, which I appreciate, it almost kind of seemed like it was saying like Jacob had done a betrayal, but Jacob didn't trick Esau with the bowl of soup. Esau literally just gave it. Like he sold it.
He did.
He sold his bowl of soup. He sold his birthright for the bowl of soup because he was more interested in the damn instant gratification of having the bowl of soup than he was in the long run. And Jacob was smarter and more cunning and wise. So it's like, okay, but that's how I've always read it. So like in one way, Analytical, if I were to look at what you were saying, it almost could seem like you're saying that then like what? All the 12 tribes of the Israelites are actually a line of a descendant of someone that did something wrong. And that's not the way that I have understood scripture. So I'm just trying to understand it a little more. I'm not upset at all by the different ideas. I just want to know the truth.
I can do some more research. If you like. Analytical said that's like there to see coming.
I'll read it. I'll read it. You're dyslexic. I would rather be reading it.
He did say more further down.
Yeah, I'll connect with the chat in a second. You're jumping in the middle of the chat. I don't do that. I don't jump in the middle. I scroll back and I start at the beginning of the conversation and get all the facts. So give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all, that this is now kind of turned into like an understanding of scripture, but this is literally tied to the reading.
It is.
Because we're talking about greed in the world. So like we kind of have to understand like where exactly did this come in then?
It's all tied together.
And God had even like spoken because while Rebecca was pregnant with the two, they were wrestling in her womb.
Yep.
And when she had asked God, God had even said, you know, they're not going to get along. They're going to be leaders of two different nations. And the older one is going to have to serve the younger one. Right. So that would imply that even God knew that one of those children were wicked.
Yeah.
So which one was it? It would seem really odd to see like a whole faith built off of
I'll give it back.
A line of Jacob and the 12 tribes of the Israelites being descendants of Jacob. And then like a whole like religion and understanding kind of built off of Abrahamic faith and beliefs. If it's all built off of, so what is Esau the all right. I'm gonna catch up in the chat. She took my way of researching things away from me.
I'm sorry. was Esau.
Esau what?
Esau was the wicked one. Esau, the oldest son of Rebekah, is described as wicked.
That's what I've always believed. And that's what I'm trying to understand, because the way that the original comment in the chat appeared made it almost kind of seem like
in literature,
it could be saying that the opposite is true, and I want to verify and fact check that.
Yes. In literature, I can't say it, literature, though he and his brother Jacob were both flawed in character, he sold his birthright for a meal and was filled with bitterness and hatred for Jacob, after Jacob tricked him out of their father's blessing. Esau's wickedness. Sold his birthright, Esau traded his birthright to Jacob for a pot of lentil soup, vowed to kill Jacob. After discovering that Jacob had taken his blessing, Esau had filled with hatred and vowed to kill his own brother. In the tradition, often portrayed Esau as wicked, even giving him a nickname of Edom, which became associated with wickedness, Jacob's flaws. While Jacob is often seen as a favorite son, he is not perfect and was the one who used a descent to get the blessing. And some inheritance suggests both brothers had suggest and serious character flaws, and the story highlights their sinful natures.
And Kintsugi, what you're saying so far, I'm getting caught up in the chat, and the last message, that comment that I'm seeing from Kintsugi is Esau gave it away for lentils. He gave it away, then regretted it, but he disrespected his mother so much, she encouraged Jacob to fool his father Isaac into giving him the inheritance. And that has been my understanding, that Jacob was righteous and kept the bloodline pure, and that is why was favored by Rebekah, the mother, and that Esau was short-sighted and didn't make the best decisions. So Kintsugi, as of right now, I think you and I probably have a really close understanding of the same thing. Because like one of my favorite prayers is a prayer that Rebekah spoke over her son Jacob, and it can be found in the Book of Jubilees.
Yeah, right here. The younger son Jacob was obedient.
Right, like it wasn't like. I've never heard of this interpreted the way Analytical Apex, I believe you're saying that you're interpreting it, which is, if I'm wrong, you're interpreting it as Jacob was greedy for Esau's birthright and tricked his brother.
Here's that one you were talking about. And the Lord said to her, 2 nations are in your womb, and the 2 kingdoms will separate from inward, and 1 kingdom will become mightier.
Yeah. So, what is Esau kingdom of, or king of, or leader of what kingdom? Because, like, I remember when he dirtied the bloodline by getting with the Canaanites or whatever, and he had like 3 wives or some shit like that. It hurt Rebekah so bad that her son had betrayed, in her eyes, the covenant that their grandfather Abraham had made with God. And I do understand like that Rebecca sent Jacob to fool what was his name? Isaac? It was Isaac, right? Because Isaac was the son. Isaac's wife was Rebecca.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be Isaac. But Isaac was literally like not well.
No, it was Abraham's dad. It was Abraham. They went to fool Abraham.
He went to fool Abraham, not Isaac.
Yeah, their grandfather.
Okay.
I just got to that spot.
Okay. I'm just trying to get all the facts straight.
Because right here, that.
But if he was on his deathbed, I mean, there could have been like a righteous reason to that if he was like, I don't know, mentally ill, or he was losing his mind, or was not receptive to truth. We'll get back to the reading here in a minute.
Oh, this one's interesting. This right here says, Esau's mission was more difficult than Jacob's, and therefore he was given more powerful soul, which was combined to overtake challenges and obstacles we face. He was older because he had a greater soul, greater potential, greater capacity to reify the world. However, he did not succeed. Although in his adolion in the righteousness, his task eventually prevailed to be too difficult for him to succeed. Instead, the world took him. He got sucked into it. He started out on this mission to refine the world, but ended up getting trapped by it. Unable to be broken free. Okay, so
there shouldn't be any static or noise.
Yeah, I got a message to you, man.
That there's like an interference.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be. I can swap out the mic real quick, but that shouldn't be fucking happening. Of course, when we're all sitting here trying to understand the truth about how corruption or greed got in our world, there wants to be interference on the audio. Yeah, okay.
So that's what nations those two ruled over.
The Edomites and the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did that fix the audio? Oh my goodness. This went from trying to do a reading to like a full-blown like collective study, which is fine. I mean, if that's the way it needed to be, that's the way it needed to be.
I think that's why God told me this was going to be a little bit longer.
That this one was going to take longer?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Good. I'm glad that the audio is fixed.
Hey, babe. God chose Jacob over Esau because he was destined to carry on the lineages of the covenant. Jacob was chosen for spiritual desires for birthright, while Esau showed digression for it by selling the meal, showing that God, he wanted physical things.
That's basically was my understanding. But now the argument here
I'm not
is
arguing with
no,
you.
I know. I'm not saying like argument as in a fight.
Yeah.
I know that's like a triggering word, but I mean debate.
Yeah.
The topic of debate. It's okay. It's okay. There's no one fighting, Trina. I did say argument, but it was like a healthy, like, anyways. Oh my gosh. It was a scientific word. Use objectively. You say argument. It's like, no one's fighting. Oh my gosh. So I'm kind of noticing a theme with like the two parties is the two parties as in the two opposing beliefs in the chat is that one is an understanding of what is commonly like what we have understood is that like there were morals in some of these stories and that Jacob was deemed the righteous heir to do this, had the logic, had the foresight, had, wasn't perfect, but that's my understanding, and that seems to be what one side of this debate is believing as well.
God said it's not a debate.
Right.
Like he literally.
Okay.
Jacob had some flaws, he's saying.
Yes.
He did. They both did.
Right.
But when it came down to it, who sold his rights? Esau wanted material wealth and food.
And it's just that fucking simple.
It's that fucking
so
simple.
Like it doesn't matter about the Jacob tricking people or being a strategist. That's not at all what determined the judge.
That right there, he's saying, wasn't just Rebecca and Jacob's plan. That was his plan.
God's.
Yes, because in that test of the moment of putting them out there to work with no food, no water, whatever, and then here's a bowl out of nowhere. I'm just using this as an example.
Right.
Here's a bowl of food. Who's taking it? And he actually took it. Esau took it. There was no trust in him in that moment.
Okay.
And in that moment, God made the choice of.
All right, and I get what you're saying about Isaac was tricked and Isaac's will is not done, but like in the higher, it's not about man's will. It's about God's. So even if God speaks something over, it trumps any will of man over their own son.
Because he made those choices.
And I agree with you, Kinsey. I literally, the way I've read that scripture, it's been a while. The last time I really dug into the part of the scripture that we're talking about, I was locked up. And I was reading a different kind of Bible. But it was even from that one, it literally seemed like Isaac even understood that it wasn't Esau, it went with it. But whatever.
Yeah, no, like literally. So what he's telling me is he went into Rebecca's head and told Rebecca how Jacob needed to do it.
Yeah, because you and I know on a soul level who Rebecca even was. And we know that the soul of Rebecca is righteous.
And Isaac.
Are we allowed to share that? Or is that just not relevant?
It's not there yet. It's going to be later on. You'll share that
later on, but not right now. Okay.
But basically, when they went and done that to Abraham was sick, but God told Abraham what was going on. God didn't leave Abraham out. Even though he was sick and couldn't really see.
So Isaac and Abraham, in the separate accounts when they were fooled by Jacob, actually were in on it by God.
Yeah. God didn't leave them out of the loop.
Which also would require them to trust God's word over their own. So that would be a testament of their own obedience.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Do you see the test?
I do. I still would like to really study the word that way I can take this truth that we're hearing from God over this word and then look into it and
I
find
agree.
like fact contextual evidence
That's
of it. But I'm not questioning
I'm
God.
not questioning.
I just want to have a more analytical understanding,
Yes.
so that way, like in future conversation along these lines, we could be like, I hear you, I understand your
Yes.
point, but this is what I found, and
Yes.
this is how I have interpreted it. Do you see it this way or no? And like, if no one comes to the same
That's
eye to
just
eye
fine.
agreement, that's just fine.
not-
But I have always it would just be really fucking odd if like all of this was built off of a canonical lie. And like,
Yes.
all right. Wow. All right. That was awesome. This was a really great discussion. I appreciate it.
Shay said, the soul always knows.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Actually, you can share it now.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it wanted to be shared?
It is because and they want them to be like, doesn't matter if it's the book.
Okay, so do they want to know both?
Yeah.
Because of this misunderstanding of their lives?
And their question. So it's like,
okay.
He's kind of mad.
All right, so I'm gonna put some clarity on who Isaac and Rebecca
He's
are.
kind of not happy.
Who they were incarnated on a soul level. Isaac and his wife Rebecca are Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith reincarnated. I have to use the bathroom real quick. This has been a wonderful discussion.
Yeah, he just came mad. Question.
Right.
It was like.
Right. Don't you dare say that my wife was in any kind of way going against God, or don't even allow a moment of doubt to criticize Rebecca's judgment when she was listening to the word and will of God, and she's literally an archangel of faith.
I could feel his anger.
I get it.
So,
I get it. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Cece, we've been live since 5. Oh, you haven't really missed much, Cece. We started talking about the greed demon. I can't say his name. He's a prince of hell. Ian will tell you the name. And then we got on a debate about Jacob and Esau and how Esau was tricked by Jacob and all this. Michael came in kind of upset because it was like God came in and was like, no, Jacob was chosen and to not question. And then I'm feeling
we got some Trina legs out here on this set.
I'm feeling.
Look at them.
I'm feeling it.
Don't look at them. I look at them.
And then when God came in, like saying like it was his right, like Abraham knew he got tricked by Jacob and da 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 da. I'm trying to fill CC in.
Fill CC in real quick and give it a recap for anyone that's just kind of jumping in and like, whoa, what are we just tapped into?
And then I really suck at this, guys. I'm trying.
Hey, you're doing a great job. This is great practice for you.
And then I lost my train of thought. Michael came in because Ian was like, I just want to like find evidence of it in the Bible so we could be like, this is in that, blah, blah, blah. And then Michael came in kind of like heated and upset because there was questioning on
the morality of
Rebecca in the Bible. Thank you. I can't think of some words.
Good.
I'm doing my best.
You're good. I'm just like working with
and you. And then Michael is Isaac, and Faith is Rebecca. I'm trying.
You're good. You're doing a great job. Deep breaths. Public speaking ain't easy.
Yeah, public speaking is not my thing, guys.
So that is their life. And Michael kind of just got upset that people were questioning what his wife said and was like, my wife didn't go against God. Like, da-da-da.
Right.
I think I filled it in.
Yeah, Rebecca was righteous. Jacob was righteous.
Can you say the demon's name?
Mammon.
Thank you. I
Mammon.
couldn't say it.
Mammon, also known as little pig bitch. Oh, and go on your
So
the green dollar sign thingy.
I will.
Okay.
Jamie's on. You've never heard of Faith. Faith is the
counterpart to Archangel Michael.
They're twin
So
flames.
in the first ray of creation, there were 7 rays of Elohim and 7 rays of archangels. Yeah, I haven't even talked about the 7 rays of Elohim, but we'll just save that for a future context. But in the first ray of archangels, there were most of them except for the 5th ray. The only ray that isn't a twin flame of archangels is the 5th ray, and that one gets a little tricky, which I need to go ahead and speak a public correction on some of my research because I got an update from Spirit. But anyways, first ray of archangels is the twin flame of Michael and Faith. So Archangel Michael's counterpart is Archangel Faith. There are some descendants of the 5th ray in the chat.
Hey.
So what's up, descendants of 5th ray? I have shared in the past that doing my studies and research, I couldn't find an actual necessary twin flame counterpart to Archangel Raphael, which is of the 5th ray. And when you look it up, you'll see that it's like Archangel Mother Mary. Now, what I have found out is that that's not entirely true, and we just don't have a name for the angel yet. Yeah, but make sure you put a note in there so that way it doesn't fuck up her taxes.
I'm sorry.
Gift for kids. There we go. Yeah, that way it's not considered an income and she don't have to pay taxes on it. All right, you give me my seat back?
Yeah, did you care if I was sitting there?
No, not at all.
Okay, it is done.
Awesome.
You just don't know.
Oh.
I think I've done pretty good summing up what we talked about in the live so far.
Yep. Oh, and Cece, I believe I told you in not the last live, but the live before when you sent us a donation, I was like, no. Now I'm going to send it back and no take backs. You should take a look at your Cash App because, yeah, like I said, you can have it back. No sendy backsies.
Shay, who are you asking about? So I can tell you. She asked, who's that?
Who's what?
And that's what I'm saying. She said, who's that? So if I can get clarification, I can answer her.
Did she send that privately?
No.
Archangel Raphael? Or the 5th ray?
You're welcome, Cece. She said, y'all stop. Why'd you do that? She said, y'all, thank you. I love y'all so much.
We're mischievous.
Okay, right here. Which one was 5th ray again? The counterpart?
So,
that's what she wanted.
Yeah, that's so like, all right, if you were to Google 5th ray archangel, what you will find is that it's Archangel Raphael, and then you're told Archangel Mother Mary. But we have heard from Spirit that that's not actually true, that there is an actual angel who is a counterpart to Raphael, but we don't have a name for her. So humans have just been saying Archangel Mother Mary, and she has been going with it, has been saying, and I've been trying to figure out what her actual name is.
She's a gem.
Huh?
There's a name.
There's a gem?
That's named after her.
She's a gem? Is it?
It's just like the amethyst one.
Is it a green gem?
It's not her. Yes.
She's named after a green gem?
Yeah. That's why I love green. I work with her well.
You work with her? Yo, we're about to find out who someone's mommy really is.
I can't have you said that.
We're about to find out who your mom really is because the internet will tell you your parents are Raphael and Archangel Mother Mary, but that's not entirely true. We're about to figure it out right now, live. She's named after a crystal, apparently, or the crystal's named after her, I should say. That would be the closest representation. Yeah, the internet ain't always right about things.
Ooh. Oh.
She's a very, in our world,
Uh,
a rare gem.
that's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy because... Okay, I had a mix-up. I thought maybe there was an Elohim named after that. So it's Alexandrite?
Yeah.
Let me write that down on my notes.
A rare...
We are updating notes right now as we speak.
The gem she's named after is a rare color changing gem from the, I can't say the word family, that appears green in the daylight and appears red in the dark. In like a dark light.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool.
The things in parentheses are just like a little like thought experiment where I was like, I wonder what descendants of these angels struggle with when they're incarnated. Oh my gosh, someone's mom is Alexandrite. Archangel Alexandrite. And that's not known about at all. Oh, it feels so good to know the name. Yeah, I know. I feel it. I feel like I just like set something free. That feels so good to know that. Y'all, we just discovered something. Something the internet don't even know. I'll just send you a picture, Shay. You're good. I'll send you a picture. Alexandrite. Wow. Okay. This was a different live, but very cool. Very cool. Phew. All right, we were talking about a demon named Mammon and greed in the world, and then we got like all the way brought to like how energy, like the stealing of our birthright and the stealing of our abundance and greed goes all the way back to like ancient biblical times. Oh my gosh. And then we like got into a debate. That was a lot to unpack. I'm gonna take a little second for myself. Guided by the stars. I used to live in the 7 major cities and like all of them.
So by the way, God says Michael has something to say in card wise. He's not happy still because there's people not wanting to listen about his wife not lying. So he's going to bring in the cards on how God done it.
So I'm about to tell a biblical story
You
through
are.
Terrell.
Because he's
sponsored by a not so happy Archangel Michael.
He's mad.
Shit.
And he wants.
Hold on. We need to put that on something safe. Because the carpet isn't stable enough. Can you pick that up
I
again?
will. Okay. Trying to see this.
No.
That's what I was worried about.
You're good. It's pointed pretty low, but still be mindful. I'll get you something safe to set that on. You can just like hold it in front of the camera and let everyone look at the beauty.
Okay, I'm about to grab hers. She's getting it first.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, Mama's
Shit.
doing what?
You know what? Why don't we use the little wooden thing that we use for coasters? Why don't we just boot my drinks off my little wooden tray? Oh gosh.
They're just
Huff
not
and
happy.
puff. Huff and puff. One more time.
They're just not happy.
Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna wipe this off real quick. So you're just gonna hold their candles.
Oh, this ain't just for Michael and Faith right now. Gabriel and Hope are in these candles too, and they're mad right now too.
Oh my God.
So you got a couple archangels coming through you here in a minute. There's like 4.
I think that should show up. Yeah, this should show up just fine. Here, we can put it right here, actually. I think that shows up. Yep, it does. Almost. All right, let me just.
Sorry, I'm going by what
Okay.
I was being guided to and the message I got from when I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna go get baby.
Okay.
Try to get awake.
All right. Wow.
Mommy's coming.
I'm so proud of him.
Okay.
He was on his tummy, not screaming or crying for us. Yeah, but do you know what he was doing? He was lifting himself up and knocking down. Yes. I know that would have walked. I just still on you.
You're okay. I'm just getting these real quick.
He's just not.
Yeah, you're just fine. We're gonna put some lapis lazuli right here for Archangel Michael, and then we're gonna put some rose quartz right here for Archangel Faith. Apparently, Gabriel and Hope are also in this. Okay, we're about to have an angel channeled tarot.
Gabriel and Hope are coming through because they're not happy because how close they are with them.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
Yeah, it was like, wait a minute.
They're like best friends. Thank everyone here. God bless all of you. Yeah, I walk on tiptoes. Yay, thank you for making a candle for well, I don't know if you made the candle, but thank you for lighting a candle for Archangel Michael, Michelle.
We're back.
Oh, snap. Baby in the house. He's been in the house, but he in this house.
He just woke up. Actually, he was trying to crawl in this crib.
Was he?
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Improvement.
Okay. All right. Let's find out what needs to come through. Do they have a request on which deck?
No.
It don't matter?
He just says you know which deck.
Okay.
Just listen, and you'll know.
Oh, I gotta find it. It's in a box still.
Shay got a spear that was lazuli too.
That's what she chose? So she got the same little offer and
I
promo?
just got a beautiful lapis lazuli spear. It's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, we're about to get one. I chose lapis lazuli. Yeah, that's amazing. We have great taste, Shay.
I'm pretty sure someone thinks your name is Steve.
No, there's someone named Steve in the chat, and he joined in, and he was asking, "Did I miss him?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Steve Loves.
I see him
Yeah.
now. I was like,
No,
did someone think your name?
my name is Ian. So during the times of, hey, it's a small space. You have a powerful voice. I'm trying to think it exists. Thank you. All right. During the times that Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, and Esau were here, which we now have discovered, and by we I mean as a collective, that Rebecca was an incarnate of Archangel Faith, and Isaac was an incarnate of Archangel Michael. And they were married, and they had 2 children, one Esau, one Jacob. Something to understand about this time in Earth Realm was that it was very dense. It was a lot denser than it is now. And things were kind of dark, in a sense. Dark in density. And there was a war going on Earth. It's been going on for a very long time. But during this time, it was while humanity was in its early stages. Things were being done to put a stop to tactics and agendas that an evil race of spirits, I guess you could say, were doing to Earth. And God was sending angels to incarnate. Do they want us to tell about Abraham and Sarah? They literally want me to say that? They want me to share that? What the fuck?
Like,
I never thought they would have me share that on the internet.
they want it known.
Okay.
What's the truth is the truth. And no, like, he's at
Do
that.
I still keep our soul's identity?
Yeah.
Yeah, that still stays private?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't share that.
But we do share that we were those incarnates.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like,
Okay. All right.
Like-
Okay. All right. Let's get there. All right. I gotta focus. There's a lot of stimuli in the room. Okay. Trina and I were Abraham and Sarah, and Isaac and Rebecca were our children. Isaac and Rebecca were Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith reincarnated. Rebecca, Archangel Faith, had 2 children in her womb. And And there was a spiritual battle between these souls that predates Earth and goes beyond human understanding, because this is a war of angels versus rebellious children. So obedient children and rebellious children of God. And this was a battle that predates the existence of Earth in of itself. Okay. Well, now it's happening here on Earth, and there was a battle over Earth, and at this time in Earth realm, it was very dense. The consciousness was dense. The humans, to be honest, were kind of dim, and there wasn't as much. I don't want to say that, but I guess you could kind of say that humans weren't as smart at this time. Okay, it was a very dense consciousness, and there was a lot of growth that needed to occur within the consciousness of humans on Earth. It was very in its new stages. Okay. Now, Archangel Faith incarnated on Earth as Rebecca, and in her womb, God sent her 2 children. Now, these children had a known history that predates the story of Jacob and Esau. So before they even incarnated as Jacob and Esau, Jacob had a known Akashic history of being a righteous, obedient child. Esau had a known Akashic history of being greedy, selfish, and materialistic. So God assigned them to be birthed through the womb of Rebecca. So even in the womb, these 2 spirits are warring with each other. God had hoped that Esau, the spirit, the soul that was incarnating as Esau, would make better decisions in this incarnation. In the simplicity of the dense consciousness, it made it very easy to go one way or the other. There wasn't a whole lot of thinking involved there. It was very much you make a decision, you stick with it type deal, because of the density of consciousness. Now, God had hoped, having an amazing mother like Archangel Faith, and having a brother who we're not going to reveal the identity of Jacob, it's not relevant, had hoped that the soul that was incarnated as Esau would make better decisions. Now, they were warring with each other even in the womb of Rebecca. Then they were born. Okay? Unfortunately, time and time again throughout this incarnation, Esau was repeating the same patterns that his soul had free will chosen in other incarnations in other worlds on other planets besides Earth. And God was getting very displeased and disappointed with the decisions that Esau was making. See, God will give. I won't share reason why I have some real personal testimonies, but God will give even the most challenged, disobedient souls opportunities to have everything, just to show them, if you just obey me, I'll give you everything. And I have seen incarnations of siblings where, whether it be the oldest or it be this or it be whatever, regardless of the gender or the role, that there will be a child, a sibling, that had a blessing spoken over them, where they had a birthright spoken over them, where they could have had a huge favored life in this incarnation. But they had to choose God. They had to choose obedience. And I have seen even more favored high-ranking angels be siblings of these challenged, stubborn souls who deliberately, consistently choose to disobey God. And if that soul rejects obedience to God, that blessing that God spoke over that child in that incarnation will be taken away. Because God loves us so much. And all God wants from us is to choose to obey and love God back. It does not please God for casting and forgetting of a child. God's mercy really is everlasting. And God will try over and over and over and over and over and over and over again with these souls. Esu was one of those souls that God had tried over and over and over again. That is why Esu was born the first. Esu didn't have to be born the first. Esu didn't even deserve to be born the first. Jacob did. On a soul level, the judgment between Esu and Jacob on a soul level, who they were before they ever even came onto earth, Jacob deserved it, not Esu. But God gave Esu a chance out of compassion and love to have it all. All Esu had to do was choose obedience to God. So I hope that kind of puts some things into context just right then and there.
I can't say
Okay.
You want me to tell someone? No. It wasn't me. It never was.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna.
I get it.
Respect.
She's a sweetheart. She really is.
That's why I was like.
She's a sweetheart. She really is.
The way I said
But it's not true.
I can't.
No, they
I'm
made
not gonna
that
say
soul
that.
made its choice. And what was spoken over it and it being casted off like that and dying out is there's no coming back. That was a free will choice by Esu. And God's judgment was according. Okay, that's what you choose. Okay? So, oh, wow, yeah. I think that kind of said a lot just in of itself. That this predates Earth and it predates the story of the Bible even of itself, even though it's one of the oldest stories in the Bible. It predates even Earth and humans. Esu could have had that birthright. Esu could have had that spiritual inheritance that God wanted Esu to have. But Esu didn't choose obedience of God. So Esu lost it. And God was behind every single story where you see Jacob using his cleverness and his wits to get things in his way. That was God. Fooling. I'm not sure which angel is speaking. I'm pretty sure I know exactly which angel is talking like this. Simpletons. Yeah, that, you know exactly who would say that.
Don't just keep my name silent.
Yeah. All right. So Michael is saying simpletons. I could tell by the wit, the smart of the tongue.
Yeah.
That is definitely Archangel Michael. God's will is God's will, and man can think whatever they want. But I mean, just look at other stories in the Bible where the devil's plot is foiled and twisted and he's fooled and the devil laughs thinking that it is finally made away and God just laughs and flips it all on the devil anyways. So these spirits that were incarnated as man were disobedient to God, and Jacob literally was righteous, and so was Rebecca. And Rebecca and Jacob were listening to God in all those different accounts. Like the bowl, for example, that was a test by God. That was a test given to Esu, not a test of Jacob. God already knew Jacob was obedient. God already knew Jacob was righteous because this has been a long reoccurring pattern of behavior. We're not too far from figuring out who Esu is. I just felt that. Anyways, like on a soul level. We know who Jacob is on a soul level. Anyways.
Oh, so a heads up.
Uh-huh.
Who Jacob is on a soul level.
Uh-huh.
Every other life he's had, or she,
he or she has had
a sibling that is challenged in obedience to God.
it's either they succeed or they don't.
So this is like a reoccurring theme for the soul that incarnated as Jacob and incarnated over and over and over again in other lives. The soul of Jacob has repeatedly incarnated as a sibling to a soul that is challenged in their obedience to God and has a choice in that incarnation. You either choose God or this is it for you.
And that soul of Jacob has got a lot of abundance put in its pocket.
Right.
Because every time the sibling has failed, that soul collected it.
That explains.
Because that soul is doing what God wants.
So in every incarnation, Jacob receives the birthright and the inheritance that is spoken over the challenged soul incarnate.
If the challenged
soul doesn't choose God. But if that challenged soul in that life changes their way and redeems themselves by acts and faith and obedience, then they actually get that they don't even deserve, that's given to them out of mercy and compassion and grace of God. But it's up to the soul to choose.
I'm not in the chat. My phone's charging. I've been lifting my phone up and down, up and down.
Star.
What, buddy?
Yeah. And by the time, when souls get assigned to the soul of, when souls get assigned to be a sibling of the soul of Jacob, that's pretty much their final, this is it. This is it.
Final destination.
This is it. You either choose in this life to come correct and come to God, or you face your fate and there's no redemption for you.
Yes. And Shay, I would love to hear that poem. At some point, send it to us, please. She wrote a poem called The Choice. It is deep, Cece. It's deep knowledge. She sent me something I need to share with you.
Shay wrote a poem called Choice. The Choice.
That's what I was telling you.
That's awesome.
This is what I wanted to share with you. Cece wants me to.
What? This is, are you?
Okay, this is Cece.
Okay. I had a dream last night about the. She did too?
No, saying you did.
Oh, okay.
And then me and her came to acknowledge that that person was trying to tell you her name the whole time.
That's why so it was the angel that, I literally saw it as a coin and it was like a very big stamp. And what was crazy was there were some other themes of divination and bone casting and the colors red, white, and black in that dream.
That was her. She was trying to tell you her name.
Oh my goodness.
Me and Cece kind of put that together.
Yeah, because we just, later on today. Yeah, okay. Wow.
Oh, you're clapping? Yay! Yay! Yay!
So unfortunately, what do you want? What are you trying to tell me on this one?
Do you know? Is that what that's happening?
There's a deeper energy in this, and I'm trying to it's almost as if there's a name that they're trying to get me to realize about a dark spirit, an evil spirited, disobedient child of God that is incarnated and affected our world. But there was a battle, and all God ever wants is for his children to choose him, to choose her, to choose God. And God tricked the people that disobeyed God. I don't even know if it's like tricking is the right word. It's more like
He didn't trick.
it's like fulfilling exactly what I told you it was gonna be.
He's doing what?
Yeah, what's right. Can you get your hand out of her mouth so she can talk?
He had my lip.
I know. He like hooked you.
He fish hooked me. It's kind of like I wrote your story. You had 2 timelines. What timeline are you choosing?
Yeah, because like they get a review before they even incarnate to make the choice.
Mm-hmm. Literally, every soul that's dedicated to that one, Jacob's as a sibling, that's their last destination before they're erased.
So what is the soul of what is this name that's like? Is there just no name to Esu, the soul of Esu anymore?
No.
It's just gone.
Yeah. Esu's been gone.
Goodness gracious. Did that kind of clarify what needed to come through?
Yeah, if you want to keep going, you can, but
That kind of clarified on it?
clarified on the Michael and Faith part.
Yeah.
Hope and Gabriel are still waiting there.
Okay. Well, then let's get started on that. Oh, and then we had judgment cards, right? When I said let's get started on Hope and Gabriel, now we have the judgment card out here.
Oh, they're the ones that make the judgment for God on that soul.
Hope and Gabriel, which is like we have hope in them, we have hope in them,
At
we have
that
hope in them,
point,
and then
once
it's like
they stamp it and it's
right, they're gone. So they go to does the soul go to the abyss, or does it just get recycled?
it gets recycled into a planet growing trees.
So it just, that's what the desolate and a ruin.
Mm-hmm.
You just become, okay, material. You become material. You become clay.
Chasing.
Yeah. You want the material so bad, I'm going to turn you into it. And now you're just clay. Now you're just rock. Since you didn't want the creator,
yep,
you'll become the thing you exalted above the creator itself. And you'll get returned back to ash.
Yep.
Jeez.
Don't make me bring that up.
What?
Look at me. And make it. I don't want to do that on this.
We can just mention that private.
Yeah.
But we know we got that message.
Yeah. I don't want to do that now.
That this incarnation is that particular child's last chance to do right. And if they don't come back around, that's why it hurts so much for her.
He's making choices. And it's his own.
Yeah, it's not like
She hasn't done anything wrong. It's kind of like,
yeah, that's, and
this.
I mean, at least, you know, there's people that understand that pain. Mm-hmm. Goodness.
So the devil's gonna turn
Okay.
No.
Wow. All right. What a message. We've covered quite a few different topics in this live.
I think that's why God was like,
Yeah, like I started a little earlier, so I got time to work on the other thing I gotta do after this.
Yep. Hi, bye. You need a tea there?
So then,
Go get you a tea.
what's that really mean for
I'm gonna go get you a tea there.
these princes of hell that we've been kind of
Slowly
So yesterday we were told that the prince that was under judgment was Ashtaroth. Was that what it was called? And this one is now Mammon. Ashtaroth was named as like a soul eater and was corrupting the incorruptible so it can devour its souls. And then Mammon is this
collecting the abundance
off of them. Oh, so we had the first.
That's
why it's going in the order that it is. That's why God is
connections.
telling us these things in this order, because first it hurts them, damages them, fragments their soul, then feeds off their soul. That's what Ashtaroth was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mammon was coming in and collecting all of the abundance and adding it to the treasuries of hell. So what's happening to them exactly?
It's none of our business. It was very deep and serious and fierce.
Right, yeah, because like I never felt cold wrath from God. So it's just like
it's none of our business.
It's unique.
That's
Whatever
all
is
saying.
happening to them is very unique to
None
them.
of our business.
And it matches their fucking crimes.
That's it.
What on earth?
Yeah, it's none of our business. Yeah. It's what you want.
Sorry, his teeth were hurting. Can I come back through one more time? I apologize. Gabriel said, "Don't forget about him."
Interesting for that person to do that. How do I get out of this?
What happened?
Oh, there we go. I had to scroll.
Okay.
I don't know how to work technology.
So silly.
Some people just got bigger fish to fry. And I'm not worried about them. They can keep inserting themselves and acting like they're fucking significant. All they want. Okay.
Yeah. Gabe said, "Don't forget about me."
Yeah. Gabriel.
Yeah. Oh, let me get that dog out of your mouth, please. Thank you. Can you sit, please? Oh, buddy. Shay said the baby sounds like a trumpet.
So what's up with these two masculine energies that have been working together?
Put two and two together, baby.
I know, on a child. Like these two masculine energies have been working together to get some kind of wish fulfillment, and they're using a child to get this.
Read my thoughts.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm literally feeling the whole like I'm gonna break their jaw kind of energy from the angels. Like they're not gonna get what they fucking think. This ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna do that shit. And that child is on a thin ice in the first place. So if we speak we speak the judgment of God over that soul, saying that soul has now fucked up for the last incarnation, it's not going to be because of the hands of these two kings trying to manipulate the path of the child. It's going to be by the choice of the child. So these two kings need to get the fuck off the path of the child before I break them upside their damn head and get the fuck out, because they're going down too for the shit that they've been doing. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to see that bitch. It's cool. It's cool. It's all right. It's fine. Nah, yeah, nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Just leave it.
You're good. I just seen who it was.
Just leave it. It's cool. I'll take care of that in the astral.
CC said, Lord, judgment.
Yeah.
Virtues.
Yeah. So like literally, there is a child that is assigned to an earth angel, and this child is a descendant of angels. But this child has not chosen so great in other incarnations, and there were high hopes that this child would choose better in this incarnation. And for a while, those hopes were well placed. However, this child has recently been choosing otherwise and is getting more destructive and more hateful and more disrespectful and getting more and more farther away from the path that God wants this child to be on. Now, there are some hands of some other men and women trying to manipulate the path of the child. And their desires that they have to manipulate the path of the child are not going to fucking happen, because this child's soul is in dire straits right now. And if the judgment needs to be spoken over this child's soul of, okay, this is the last fucking time they're going to reject and deny God and choose to reject their birthright and disobey God. And we have to, because no one wants to speak that over, because, all right, literally, the child that's in question right now is a descendant of Michael and Faith. And obviously, Gabriel and Hope are really close to Michael and Faith, and no one wants to fucking speak judgment over best friend family's child that they need to go, that they have chosen for the last time to disobey God, that there is no hope left in the path of that child. Now, there are some exes and some other family members and some in-laws and some step-parents that are filthy spirited people that are trying to pull the child in that direction, and all out of fucking desires to feed off of the energy of that child and hurt the mother. And if they have to speak that kind of, because they don't want the angel, the earth angel that's incarnated right now, that is assigned to be the mother of this child, they don't want to hurt them. They don't want, and it's not that they're hurting, but they don't want this, they want to avoid the fucking pain, period. They don't want to hurt Archangel and Michael that the judgment is spoken over one of their children. They don't want to hurt the earth angel that this judgment has been spoken over their own incarnate child. They know that this is painful. No one wants to lose a fucking child. So the people that are trying to manipulate this child's path, they're about to fucking go. And this is part of that judgment I've been picking up on in collective readings, where there was literally going to be deaths and there was going to be arrests. That's why that one bitch literally is walking around like she got plagues. She does. She's not some poor, unfortunate soul that has diseases. No, that's fucking judgment spoken over her by God because of what she's been doing behind the scenes. And closeting her habits and closeting her true intentions and feelings and acting like she's a good person when really she's been spiritually attacking God's children. Whoever that message is for, it's not your fault and you're doing the best you can. You've done the best anyone can. That's why this soul was assigned to you, because you're the best of the best.
And you've done nothing wrong.
And
They look for that. For theirs.
yeah.
The abundance and the choice
Mm-hmm.
that child is supposed to get is getting decided to live on. And this person's parent is batting for that earth angel to get it instead of the siblings. Because the siblings already have.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any way my voice of vote could deter that spiritual court that's going on. Okay, in case y'all missed what was just said, the mother to this,
Cece,
it is.
I agree with you.
It is for a parent to lose a child, and this is part of what I may have shared this before in another way, and on a collective or something with you all collective, that one of the worst pains you can experience is in regards to a parent relationship with the child. And I had shared that pain had brought me as a soul very close to God, going through those pains, not just in this incarnation and other incarnations. I've experienced a lot. And we just heard about the story of Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, and Esau. That shit hurt. That hurt Rebecca severely to lose Esau like that, when all we ever wanted was for that soul to choose love, to choose God. And that child had every opportunity to choose God over material, to choose God over the instant gratification, over greed. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I get it. Tell me again later.
Whoo.
Tell me again later. So
Sorry.
we, as above, so below, right? God does not delight in the forgetting or losing of a child. God would much rather rejoice in the salvation and the return of a child. And many of God's strongest and closest angels have signed up to experience a similar lesson to understand God, to get closer to God. And these angels will incarnate and be assigned souls that this incarnation with that parent could be their last. And right now there is someone in the collective, you are one of those parents, and one of your children is on a path where if they don't turn things around, then the judgment needs to be sounded over this child. And this child, just like how Esau did in the story in the Bible, had abundance and favor and a bright future spoken over that child. There's courts going on in heaven about what to do with the spiritual inheritance that's been spoken over this child that has incarnated and is now choosing wrong again.
6 months.
6 months? Are you fucking kidding me?
Literally, hear me out. It's been decided. The spiritual abundance, this earth in 6 months. To build up.
That just got closed out right here, right now. So the case is already closed right when we were speaking about it and I gave my vote. What the fuck? All right, so let's finish. The court just closed, apparently. The court was open about what do we do with the spiritual inheritance, the blessing, the bright future that was spoken over this child that is choosing to disobey God again. Do we give it to the siblings? Because this child in particular has siblings. Or do we give it to the earth angel parent? And the earth angel heavenly parents were petitioning God that the judgment of this spiritual court would rule that the spiritual abundance and inheritance would go to the parent instead of the siblings.
Because siblings already have abundance and
right,
spiritual stuff
the
coming.
siblings already have a very good fair share, and this parent has been wronged time and time and time again and has been doing right and still hasn't had their winning season yet, still hasn't had their abundance yet, still hasn't had their inheritance yet, has been stolen from, has been betrayed, has been heartbroken, has been attacked, has been beat down and beat down and beat down and beat down. And they've been strong, they've been righteous, and they've been true to God this whole time. And it's just been declared that spiritual abundance that was spoken over this one of these earth angels' children is going to go to the parent. And this is part of the reason why there have been messages that have came out in collective readings about having to let someone go. Because they're making their choice. And it's not your fault. So that's what will happen with the blessing that's spoken over. And there are some things that are about to happen in someone's life because there are a lot of hands. Now, the child, I'm not saying that the verdict of the judgment of the child has already been spoken. The verdict of if this child fails to make the right choice in this incarnation again, then that is what will happen with the blessings that are spoken over. There is still in the air about the child's path. And there are some evil incarnated people, and these are family members, these are in-laws, these are step-parents, and they are trying to tempt and pull the child further and further away from the path that the child had been on for a while, and there were high hopes for them. There's going to be 2 deaths and a motion of discovery. 2 deaths, so there's going to be 2 deaths and an arrest. And the person that gets arrested is going to have to file for a motion discovery because they don't even understand what the fuck they're getting hit with. They're going to get hit with a lot of legal problems. Yes, the father is going to jail. Yeah, and it's to save him. This is crazy. There may be an incarceration involved with the child. And the hopes are that this incarceration puts this child on the right path. There's going to be some deaths around the child. And there's going to be some legal problems with other people around the child as well. And no one wants to lose a child. So there are things being done to put this child in a situation where they are removed from the influence of these evil incarnates. The evil incarnates have a very harsh and swift judgment coming for them. This is also going to set some people free. And there are hopes that the child gets back on the right path. And if so, then the child keeps the birthright and the blessings and the spiritual inheritance spoken over them. And probably loses some family members, but those family members were pulling that child away from God anyways. Some of the effects of this I've kind of already picked up on in other readings, and that was part of how a parent was going to be set free. Was the people that were doing the evil to the parent and the child, they were going to be dealt with. God is stepping in and intervening. And that's why some people are already sick and dying in the first place. What was spoken over the food won't touch him, is what I heard. But it will hurt like hell when that energy comes back to the people that spoke it over the food. So there are some evil people that are speaking evil over a food and feeding it to a child.
I need you to say it. I get it, buddy.
What's weird is like when Archangel Gabriel is calm and just talking to me,
Mhm.
I don't hear him as audibly and clear as I do when I just feel his anger. He
Because
comes through more clearly for me when it's anger. I understand it better. But when he's calm and just speaking, I don't always pick up on everything he's saying. I know. So what about the child?
that's already been.
So what's about to happen in this little... Is something about to happen during this upcoming, like...
Trying to figure out how to put this. Basically, this child is continually making choices. What has been chosen will be done in 6 months. Which means the parent will get the abundance within,
Right, yeah, here's some abundance. But
within the 6
here's
months.
also the fucking grief, loss, and pain of losing a child.
Yes.
Right, yeah, like, I
But-
mean, kind of fuck the abundance in a way.
That
But,
right there.
I mean, I'm not trying to sound like ungrateful, but
No, I get it.
we would all much rather hear the salvation of a child than
I know.
a parent getting abundance.
I know. Just basically, that parent has some friends who's been through it already. I don't know how to. I'm not.
Right.
Not the best.
To whoever this is for, it's not your fault, and you're not the only person to have gone through this, and it sucks.
I know.
you look, baby. I don't have a bottom made. I'm sorry.
I would like to make it very clear that this judgment is not about abundance over the life of a fucking child.
It's not. It all comes.
Like, I don't know why there's an energy trying to make this about something it's not.
It all.
But if you keep projecting that energy, I will show up at your energetic front door and silence you. There are people mourning the loss of a child.
It all
And
comes.
some ignorant little bitch wants to try to make this about money, about abundance. I promise you, the mother, the father, the parents don't give a flying fuck about it. Yeah, they might deserve it, and yeah, it might help them in other areas of their life, but they don't come anywhere to comparing to the fucking whole of losing a child does to someone.
It all comes down to what we talked about in the beginning.
Because I feel that little bitch projecting energy on the people in the chat to try to fucking make this, I'ma hurt them.
No, I know.
We have fucking parents grieving the loss of a child, and you want to try to project this and defame the righteousness of God and try to say that this is judgment about some fucking money?
I know, buddy. I know. It's why we started out with the story of Jacob and Esau. Does that make sense? Come here, handsome. Let's go get you in bed. You can't eat it yet, buddy.
Yeah, exactly right, Shane. That's, I just... It's all good. The people that are lurking on this live right now, you can't escape God. And this is a very sensitive time to some very favored angels. I just heard Gabriel already make a decision about you. Just for fucking saying that shit in your head. Just for even speaking that shit into existence. Just for even suggesting for a moment that this is talking about something it's not. You think it's fucking funny to mock the grief, loss, and pain that God or God's children experiences when they lose another child of God?
No.
You think this is something to fucking make it about some money or abundance or inheritance? Ain't no one give a fuck about that when we're talking about the life of a soul.
Hope and Gabriel, Michael, they have a very sweet message for the person that this is for. It's literally not about money, though.
It's not.
It literally, right now, what they're trying to get through to this person is that it's not your fault. That they tried to send this child to you for you to teach love, God.
You can't blame yourself for the decisions of this child.
I'm over here trying to figure
Like,
out.
literally,
I'm
you can't.
Thank you for helping.
You are the best damn mother, father on this God's green earth. Like, I don't want to hear a single moment of self-blame or self-doubt. The abundance that's coming to you is yours, and you do deserve it. And it's nothing compared to the wound and the pain and the suffering that you have been through. And you did your best, the best. God didn't make a mistake when God sent that child to you. Just want to make it very clear that it's not, oh, you lost a child, here's some compensation. That's not what the fuck this is. Oh, let me patch up your wound with some abundance. No, that's not what the fuck this is.
It's really not.
Time and love and God and the Holy Spirit of God is what's going to help with that wound. The abundance is just something you deserve. It's separate. It's a whole separate judgment.
It is.
It's a completely separate judgment. It has nothing to do with the child or any, like, nothing of that. It's all about the relationship that we have with God. And no amount of abundance or time or energy could possibly make up for the pain and the loss and the suffering that you endured. And it's not like the angels talking right now don't know what they're talking about because they've endured it too. But you will get what you deserve. Because you did everything that you were supposed to. But you deserve this. You deserve the blessings and the abundance that has been spoken over you. And it's not to do anything besides express love to you.
It's why your mom and dad in heaven batted for that. It wasn't to be like, oh, you lost a child. Here's their abundance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You lost a child. Here's your abundance. No.
No, it was literally.
You don't deserve any more suffering.
That's all it was.
You don't deserve any more suffering. Let's put it this way. If someone was in an accident and their face was permanently, severely burned and scarred, could any amount of money give them their face back? No. But should that person go through any more unfair suffering? Absolutely not. So they can't take away the pain and burden, but they can make sure that you don't go through any more. They can make sure that your path ahead is more comfortable while you heal, that you're given a more comfortable journey from here on out to heal those wounds.
That abundance you're getting, you're losing a kid. And once that happens, you're going to want to get out. And what I mean by that is no matter where you live, you're going to want to get out of that state, that neighborhood.
And that's why I've been picking up on that energy of whoever this is for, them moving. and then a bunch of fucking towers falling to make that move possible, and not only
That's
possible
why there's
but
people going to
necessary.
jail.
That's why people are
opening
dying and
that.
going to jail and leaving, and you're being asked to let go.
There's going to
And
be
you're
one of
receiving-
the parents of a child that nothing happens to. And when you leave wherever you're living, state, country, county, I don't freaking know how far you're going to move. You know what I mean? That other parent will meet you halfway to see his kid or her kid.
Yeah,
Like,
I got you.
does that make sense?
I know
There's
what you mean.
one of the...
Yeah, because for someone this message is for, you have more than one child, obviously. We discovered that in the court thing. And one of your children, the parent of that child, has nothing to do with any of this. And you will still be able to move where you want to. And that parent will work things out with you as far as the visitation, the travel, the meeting in the middle, the agreements. And I'm literally kind of feeling that it can all be done outside of court too. Yeah, there's always going to be ignorant people.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to show you that.
Yeah.
I'm being told for you to check your phone percentage.
37.
Okay.
And we still got a couple hours before I work with another client, so we still got time.
I know.
I can go ahead and plug up though.
Tried.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take Ian's spot, guys. While you went to the body. Yes, everyone pray. Everyone pray. Like, no one's saying you can't. They just asked if everyone could pray.
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, no one's saying you can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone pray. Like,
I'm gonna have to change the title of this.
yeah.
Yeah.
It went
I don't know. I
all
guess
over
like
the
something
place.
like free will choices and judgment, and just leave it at that.
I didn't know it was gonna go all the place
No.
like this.
It was well all over the place.
And it was meant to be. I know, I'm in your way.
You're okay. I'm enjoying being able to stand for a second.
Oh,
And did we get all the messages that needed to come through?
almost. I told you all four of them have a message for the parent.
Okay.
That's like a sweet, kind, loving. I don't know if it's like sympath. I don't know. It's a really. It's one of the four. Like they all want to speak to their niece or nephew
Right.
about this, and give them a message of like
How far you've came.
how far you came. You can't blame
How
yourself.
you are seen in our eyes, and how you are seen in God's eyes, and how not a single one of them would change anything about you, and that you are perfect.
Please don't knock that candle over, bud.
And I can't imagine what it's like for your soul's parents in heaven to watch one of their strongest, their best, their most favorite children go through so much that you never deserved. And for you to try so hard just to remain strong. Just to do what God set here for you to do. And fulfill your mission. And be the light and love and ray of God that you were created to be. And through all your tribulations that you experienced and went through, you never lost yourself. They don't hold you at any fault. Your parents have already lost so many of their children. But they're never losing you. And time again, you've showed that. And if they could just be with you right now in the physical, in the flesh, they would. But they love you. And though it feels alone to be here on earth without your family, they've always been with you in heaven. And if God spoke it right now that they could come be with you in this moment, they would.
They already are.
They are.
They like flew.
Mm-hmm. They are. But sometimes just feeling the touch.
No, I know. I know, babe.
And they know that's not the same.
No. God gave him the power for her to feel him for right now.
Yeah.
Like literally.
They might not have a flesh body, but they can.
It's only for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time, but Cece, we're in tears too. I had to go check my baby. Can you help me up real quick? He's got a bottle.
Do you know 1 second?
You're good. I'm really trying.
You're okay.
I know that sounds like
I get it.
terrible, but that's literally what I was just telling. Is that fair?
Yeah. There are soul fam that are incarnated with you. And it's not a coincidence that you have made close friends with them at this time. And you will have the family that you deserve. It might not be your blood, all of your blood, or all of your actual family, but you will have a blended family from heaven and earth. And you will get to experience the paternal love with your friends and their family. And it's kind of like it's like all of our kids are each other's too. Because in heaven, we're so close anyways. So states, countries, miles, years apart we may be, different nationalities, different genders, different races, different colors, different faces. At the soul level, we're family. And that's where you will have that happy home with. Those cherished memories, the joyful holidays, the seeing kids grow up and having happy memories of them, and then even being full grown and still running to you, happy and excited to see you, just like they would if they were a little baby. You'll have that with your friends and their kids, and vice versa.
Gabriel just said, what? Oh, I didn't know if you were ready. He's ready whenever you are. Like, legitly. He's not rushing. He just wants to make sure he has time to say what he needs to before you have to go. I mean, he's the main one that wants to say something.
Just bless me with increased clarity.
So,
So I'm more audibly clear.
yeah.
We are so proud of you. and what you've came to be. And what you will never be. You have been the child that we have watched from heaven that has had us gripping at the edge of our seat. Every turn, every hurt, every betrayal, as we pace back and forth in heaven, watching you go through these trials. It was grueling and agonizing to us. Not that that is important right now, but it was hard to watch. It's like you are our, how do I word this? Your highs were their greatest views. And your lows gave them some of the worst frights. Troubles, maybe. I don't know if frights was the right word. It was intense. And in many ways, it grew us all together closer and stronger. If I could have their neck right now, I would. But Father said the time is not now. But I will see you redeemed by the end of next year. Fully exalted and healed. Never to have to face what you've been through again. We are moving swiftly to put all of this so far behind you and to surround you with so much love, comfort, ease, joy, blessings, and happiness, so that you have all the time that you need to gather yourself and feel restored and know how truly worthy and special you are. Because you've never felt it. Not in this life. If you could see it the way that we can see it sometimes, it's like if the earth was this ball of dense rock, you'll see these brilliant, bright light shining through the cracks. Prettier than the northern lights. And when we zoom in to find out what is this bright light, it's this child of ours who has no clue how special they really are. Every moment of you being here, of you existing in this world, is beyond unfairness to you. And honestly, the world doesn't deserve you. It was so hard to see you in the hands of others that don't see you the way we do. And all we want before you go in this life, you move on to the next after you return back with us, is we want to see that smile on your face like we saw when you were with us in heaven. Because you haven't smiled the whole time you've been here. Not like we know it. You have grown so much through the pain, and yet you don't even. It has been so hard for us to stay up here and watch you suffer. We want you to see yourself as we do. There isn't a jewel in this earth, in this world, that captures the beauty that your light does. And you are so hard on yourself. There have been plenty of times where your mother and our tears have fell to the earth over you. And even though you're so hard on yourself for every little mistake and every little slip up, and you get overwhelmed and you just try so hard, it just breaks our heart to see you not know how truly special you are. God couldn't have gave us a better job. A greater joy or a greater pain. And you deserve every bit of what's coming to you. Not that there's enough in this world to give you what you're worth anyways. But we will stop at nothing to see that smile on your face before you leave.
We love you too, Cece.
Did I get what needed to?
Oh, my nose. It was beautiful. Gabriel just had something to say to his child. You have it in it. Okay. I didn't want to smell that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I looked up and
I just wish everyone that this message was for healing. Healing and happiness. You all deserve to know your worth. I don't know if there is too much that can be said besides just holding space. You know, Shay, I really do think that's what is wanted. More than words could express is just to see those that have pushed through these trials and have been through so much pain to just experience the joy, peace, and happiness that they deserve.
Hey, we need to order a rosy quartz
Mm-hmm.
and another bracelet like we got Mom,
Mm-hmm.
because Gabriel and Hope
Want to join?
not here.
Okay.
They want their daughter back or son, that child. And I just got like
Okay.
the stone colors in my head just now.
Okay.
So it's kind of how they will be. Yeah.
It is hard to mourn the loss of someone that is still walking the earth. I would agree with you, Taurus. It's a different kind of loss.
It's their way of being.
I understood.
Yeah. He's protesting bedtime.
He is protesting bedtime.
How do you feel about doing a small private later? Not maybe not today, but tomorrow. Small. Like 10 minutes.
We'll talk about it later.
I know. Ugh.
Thank you all for being here and being supportive of others if this wasn't your message, or being here if this was. healing is a sacred experience. Thank you all. Mm. I honestly have no idea how to continue. It's like, it's weird to kind of leave it on this note, but I don't know, to try to like quickly bouncy uppy and change it so quick would almost be a disservice. I don't know. It literally just kind of feels like doing anything other than just being still wouldn't quite be right. I don't think I have positive affirmations, but I do have these angel cards. You know, collective, the celebration is you. You have this celebration card out here in the bottom of the deck. Spiritual growth. You are the celebration. You are what's being celebrated. Again, there's this energy of like, you didn't cause this. You couldn't have prevented this. And this wasn't your doing. Things will balance out for you. And you will have serenity. And the heavens are with you.
Amen, Cece. She said, "We are one, we are strong. The more they try, the more we press on."
Yeah.
And then she said, "They want me to destroy God. No, never will."
Can we get just an ignorant, stupid person out? At Striker 101.
I can, baby.
And just remove them.
Yeah.
Thanks for the view. Dumbass. Oh, you know, I'm glad that these demonic energies that have done so much to hurt us are being removed from this world.
Shay said I pulled cards and it said I call back my power, and the other one said I trust the wisdom within.
Did she put that in the chat?
Yep.
Better that Striker had not been born than show up in this chat and say some dumbass shit like that. You're blossoming and growing. And something is emerging in your life, and Spirit wants you to forgive yourself. Just forgiveness in general. Hold space for yourself. And allow your new life to blossom out of this. Where there's pain, there's beauty.
Moonchild said I pulled the wheel. Archangel Michael shares now. It is a positive time for change. I think that says situations are moving forward. Suddenly, fortune is on your side. I really was doing my best. Dyslexia is a struggle sometimes. But I still wanted to read that one out. I want to read the ones that people like pull cards that were small.
Oh, come on, I wanted to pick that up a little bit.
Where are you moving it?
Just this.
Yeah.
Then I'll show that. I'm not going to show the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Cece.
That has been going on this whole live. Forgiveness brings freedom. I call back my power. Thank you, Shay.
Who asked who Cece was? Queen Guardian? Why is someone asking who Cece was? Do you see it? I found the message.
Okay. That's okay. There's been quite a few in chat that just, they think that they aren't exposed because I haven't shoved my foot up their ass.
Literally.
Yeah. There will be no cursing of anyone in this chat. And where this came from was this little candle with the rose and the skulls. It came from a piece of works that is still ongoing, and there's been a few judgments that have ruled out. When people enter these live streams, they understand that they are under judgment of God. And they get their judgment a little swifter around here. Those of you that haven't done anything wrong, you get blessed. You get comforted.
What's the twin to Raphael?
Alexandrite.
Whoever this is for, she's coming to work with you straight away.
Yeah.
She's a healing angel.
Right. So Archangel Alexandrite, the counterpart to Raphael in the fifth ray, is coming to someone in the collective.
That's going through. She is a healing.
To help them heal.
Loss of children.
She specializes in healing of grief and loss.
That's why she came. That's why she brought her name in this. Does that make sense? Can I please get rid of that person?
You can get rid of whoever you want to.
Because I'm not liking how she's talking to.
You can literally get rid of whoever you want to, Trina. You don't have to ask for permission. They are on our channel. We don't owe anyone explanations.
I just don't like how she's
I don't give a fuck about anyone's thoughts or feelings about like this. We're not here for fucking people's egos.
Yeah, I just didn't like how she was talking to Cece.
You're good.
I needed to handle that.
You're good. Just because you place some cutesy hearts and emojis in a rainbow shit glitter cloud doesn't mean that you're fucking light and love. It doesn't mean I can't put this sword right up your ass.
No, I agree.
Like, shut the fuck up.
I did not like that. I overlooked a lot today, or tonight in this live. I'm not overlooking that.
If anyone in the chat thinks someone else needs to be booted, at them.
Yeah, because I'm not in the mood.
At them in the chat.
Go ahead, and I'll fill it, and I'll be like,
go ahead. Y'all can get a vote in. If there's someone that you've been feeling bad vibes with, y'all want to put a vote in real quick, go ahead.
No, Cece, I agree. Energy was off, and she was mocking.
There's been a couple, and there's some still here.
There are.
So this is a collective exercise if y'all want to practice it. So if any of you want to sense out the energies of those that have been in the chat and then at them, you may either A, expose yourself, or B, concur with righteous judgment and see your wishes manifest.
May manifest. Because some of them might be like this person. And they're just like, yeah, this person.
Well, as I said, you might either expose yourself or concur with righteous judgment and,
literally
see your wishes manifest. Death and Seven of Cups, and that's the healing, that's the transformation, that's the healing and the transformation. And there are a lot of things working to bring you happiness, to bring you fulfillment within yourself, where you are fulfilled on a deep emotional and soulful level. I get that analytical, but sometimes that shit ain't even. Sometimes they ain't confused. I don't know. You know, like sometimes I try to like give people the benefit of the doubt, and the more like I do that, like I give people slack or credit that they don't fucking deserve, the more I just end up like, I wouldn't say regret, but realizing I should have just gone with my first gut instinct later on. So now we just give people the sword first and ask questions later. Whatever.
Sometimes.
Something's off, sword.
Something's off. I send it to people be like, what do you think about this?
That's weird that it made the entire chat lag.
Little chat lag?
Taylor's saying that the person was making the chat lag, the one that you booted.
Oh, because they were blowing it up. They were like,
Oh,
it was like one after another.
just being ignorant.
Yeah. Sorry, it took me a minute to understand.
Ouch, that hurts. The judgment that's coming for this Empress reverse, this devil energy, is painful.
Oh no, Taylor, you're good. I'm sometimes very slow. It's not that people are actually confusing.
You weren't confusing. She just didn't understand. That's all.
My brain is sometimes very slow. Just like Ian said, I'm like that blonde at a bar that you tell a joke and then 30 minutes later I get it.
I think like disrespect in general just isn't humorous.
No.
Like it don't even have to be disrespect or spirit of grieving. Like especially those moments like that. That's just like that's fucking crazy.
That was my issue.
But like disrespect in general isn't humor. That's cruelty.
Really, Shay? Yeah. And like I'm a redhead and I'm like that dumb blonde with jokes.
She is.
She's
She's the ditzy Southern belle. She's very ditzy. It's not her fault. She wasn't like this in other incarnations, and that's why it's like really funny to be incarnated with her like this. In this body, she is ditzy. Judgment. You know, ultimately, it's just kind of like concurring what we've already came to, is that there is this healing transformation and that you deserve a balanced and happy life, especially with everything that you've gone through. And
keep going. I'll ask you what the word is.
It's like, what is this word when you're like placed in, it starts with an R, kind of like a rehabilitation. Like you're placed into like a soul rehabilitation where you get like,
it's like rehab.
Yeah, like
but
soul rehab.
Trust
like,
me, it's not like
it's not because you're an addict. It's because you've been through a lot of like harm and you need to heal. So spirit's like, okay, we're gonna have snack time. We're gonna have abundance time. We're gonna have abundance. We're gonna have group session over here. We have unlimited access to the snack bar. It's like you get all these amenities. You get all these like curriculums, or it's like there's like a structure. You have like angels that are being assigned to you, and it's like, okay, so today is pajama day for Earth Angel. You get to chill out in your pajamas and eat popcorn and snacks and watch movies. And like You don't have to stress anything because all your ends are meet, your meals are paid for, your bills are paid for. Like there's something about this transformation over your life where Spirit wants you to heal, Spirit wants you happy, and they're going to see it happen.
I brought my phone, so you didn't have to look. Right here. What is that word?
Millennium?
Thank you. Oh, it's the Cece, I agree. We are tired souls. 100% agree with that. Sorry, I can't read sometimes, guys.
So there's like lots of comfort and love that's coming through. Lots of comfort and love.
La 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 la.
Ancient souls rehabilitate. Yeah. It's there's something. It's like your life is like that's. And like earlier when I kind of got irritated because there was some energies in the chat trying to make like some of the judgments like superficial, materialistic, and then like mock the righteousness and holiness of God throughout all that. And like it was just like, all right, just because you're not revealing yourself in the chat doesn't mean I don't have my astral hands around your throat right now. Say it again. Anyways, yeah, just being reminded of that shit is triggering. Trigger word.
Trigger warning.
Trigger, yeah, don't do that. Don't mock God. All right? Like the warrior angels don't like hearing, their creator being mocked. It's not a wise idea. My gosh. But that's what the abundance is partially like, to finance your rehabilitation, to finance your healing. Like you shouldn't be stressing and working your fingers to the bone. You shouldn't be overworked and burdened. Like you should have some comfort. You should have some peace. You should have some slack. Like you should have your needs met. You should have whatever you want, basically. After everything you've been through, everything you've overcome, you deserve it. You deserve to have whatever you want. You're favored and you deserve to be spoiled. And it's not even spoiled. Like it's a long time coming. You fucking deserve it. Like that's not being spoiled. That's just being shown the love that you deserve. And you shouldn't have to fucking like slave away every day. You should be comfortable and happy in life. Yeah. I get it, analytical. Stop fighting and start healing. I don't know if I'm gonna see those days or not in this life, but I hope that God makes, like, I'm just so strengthened by God that the fight doesn't feel like a fight. Just lift the pinky. Thanos snap them and they just, we're like, okay, problem solved. Anyways, collective, and get right back to it. But all right, y'all. I got about less than an hour before I gotta work with another client, so I can't stay here for too long. But thank you all so much. We love all of you. Yeah. And why is it got to be the firstborns? Is there like something like, is there something to that?
The firstborn comes in, and that child is the first child. It's your first child. Not saying yours, but like
right. In
whoever's.
This,
It's your first child. You're learning how to be a parent. You're giving them all your attention, all your love, all your care. You're teaching them how to care.
You do your
Love.
best. Like okay, like you give all of yourself
To that
to your
child.
first child.
You do.
So that first child doesn't have an excuse. God's like, I gave you a parent or parents that gave you everything, that sacrificed meals for you, that like literally didn't sleep so you could be happy, that did everything they could to show you love and teach you love. And you still did this.
That first child, because
That makes
you
sense.
everything.
That makes sense why it is commonly
Well,
the
you
first.
would give it to any of your kids.
Yeah.
You give everything. But when you have your first child, you literally are giving them the full attention compared when you have two. Where
Is
you're
this why
splitting
there
their
are
attention.
demonic entities that specifically attack the firstborns because they know this and it's satisfying to them to see the pain that it causes when
It makes sense.
you see what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, why is there evil that's always like, give me your first child? Like, I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying because you can make deals with certain demons,
Mm-hmm.
and certain demons will ask for the firstborn child of yours, your kids,
Right.
and completely down the line.
That's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I will continue to hold prayers for all of you.
Tasha just jumped in.
Did Tasha just jump in at the very end?
Okay.
Tasha, we're about to end it.
Oh no!
This happened again? Tasha, we talked about so much. So much. We cried.
We did cry.
We had like a historical conversation. We talked about incarnates, biblical incarnations of angels. We talked about demons. We talked about grief, loss, and sorrow. We talked about so much, Tasha. Oh my gosh. A lot of us cried. This was a big one. So Tasha, you'll have to check this.
Now.
Yeah, I'll have to I'm gonna retitle this, y'all. So anyone in the chat, if you want to go back, I'm probably gonna retitle this because leaving it Another Prince of Hell Under Judgment doesn't seem right now after everything we've gone over.
Yeah,
So,
it really don't.
I'm just gonna title it like Free Will, Choices, and Judgment and leave it at that. So I love you all. I'm now gonna go. Thank you all for being here. May you all be blessed.